Welcome to our Perfect Academy with Miss Abir.
Welcome to our Perfect Academy with Mr. Abdel Fattah.
You deserve success. Always remember this. You deserve success. Always remember this.
Treasure Island. Chapter 1. Jim Hawkins.
I'll start by writing about the time when my father owned an inn called the Admiral Benbow many years ago. I remember the day when a man walked into the inn. He was tall and strong, with an old blue coat and a scar on his face. He looked around him. This is a nice, quiet place. I'll stay here. Please take this up to my room, he said, pointing to a large wooden box. You can call me Captain. And this is for you, he continued, handing my father 3 or 4 gold coins. The captain was usually a quiet man. He spent his days walking on the beach or on the cliffs. When he came back, he always asked, "Did any sailors visit the inn today?" At first, we thought he wanted to find some other sailors, but later we realized that he didn't want any sailors to find him. In the evenings, the captain sometimes told stories about his time at sea. My father was worried that nobody would want to visit the inn because they would be frightened by the captain's stories, but I think people liked them. The captain stayed at the inn for months. He did not give us any more money for his room, and my father did not dare to ask him for more. One morning, the captain went for a walk along the beach. I was helping my mother to make breakfast when another man walked into the inn. He was thin and pale with 3 fingers on his left hand. He sat down and asked, "Is this table here for my friend Bill?" I told him that I did not know Bill and said that the table was for the captain. "Well, my friend Bill might say that he's the captain," he said. "He has a scar on his face and likes to tell a story. Is that him?" "Yes," I said. "He's gone for a walk." "Which way did he walk?" he asked. I pointed towards the beach. The man stood up and waited by the door for the captain to return. When the captain saw the man, he looked pale and ill. "Black dog," the captain said. "That's right," he replied. "I found my friend Bill. We've had a lot of adventures since I lost these fingers." I left them to talk. Then suddenly there were loud shouts and both men stood up and ran outside. The captain had a sword and then I saw Black Dog running away with blood on his arm. The man continued running until we could not see him. The captain walked back into the inn. He looked ill and suddenly he fell over. I thought perhaps he was hurt from the fight. At that moment, the doctor arrived to see my father, who was sick. "Help us, Dr. Livesey. The captain is hurt," said my mother. The doctor looked at him and said, "He is not hurt, but he is very ill. Help me to take him upstairs." We took the captain up to his bedroom and the doctor gave him some medicine. The captain stayed in bed, but he was not quiet. He told me about his travels at sea and said that he had something which people wanted.